Canadian atmospheric horror is a term you're gonna have to start getting familiar with. And it's the perfect way to describe A24's Undertone. There's a reason that this film is claimed the scariest movie ever heard. Director Ian Tuason used Dolby 360 sound as a soundscape to elevate every little element of this film, from every creak, crack, moan, whisper, scream, just putting the entire audience on edge, really driving that atmosphere. I've never really had a theatrical experience where I actually felt like some entity was sitting beside me, behind me, or above me. Just something that shouldn't be there. Undertone is about a true crime podcaster that has to move back in with her parents, her mother specifically, while she's on the last days of her life, dying, comatose, and bedridden. And she has to care for her, all while trying to keep this podcast going. Director Ian Tuason effectively captured what it's like to be in your home, by yourself, in the middle of the night, with your headphones on, during witching hour, thinking that every shadow, every creak, every, shift in the house is, the paranormal coming to get you. We've all been there, and it's absolutely terrifying. So if you haven't, you're lying. This film is a slow burn, but if you're patient, you will be rewarded. The last act is really full of, a lot of fun. Deep in the shadows of every shot, you're kind of like not trusting what's happening in the film. The director kind of leaves it up to your imagination where you just start thinking you're seeing things in the background, but you're really not. Maybe he strategically placed things out of focus that kind of look like something just to get you thinking. And I thought a couple times where I was like, is that a no? And sometimes there was something there. It's great. He's just constantly teasing us, to the point where when something does actually happen, it's not a jump scare, it's like something way more sinister. For most of the movie, we're not really shown anything, which is almost scarier than seeing something. But those Dolby 360 soundscapes, they really help us feel frightened every second as we're anticipating something obvious to happen. And it feels like you're actually living in the house. This film is an absolute experience, and I encourage everyone to go watch it in Dolby Atmos if you can find a Dolby Atmos screening. And I hope we get more indie films that are taking advantage of a 360 soundscape, because it really elevates the film's budget. At this capacity, especially in horror, films are going to become a lot scarier. Oh, we also got a pin. I also want to say thanks to VBS Films for inviting me to the Toronto premiere with the cast and crew. This is a branded A24 Tall Boy soda water by the company Tall Boy and Lava Creature, church beer.